Top of the top, family. Top of the day, top of the morning, everybody. So today, I just want to piggyback on an interview that I watched from the brother Yaki Awaken. He was on Big Facts podcast recently, and once I changed my diet, or once we changed our diet, my whole family went vegan together at the same time. Me and my wife, we watched the What the Health documentary on Netflix, and I'm trying to think. If I had to guess, no later than probably 3 months later, we was like, yeah, this ain't and we cut out, we immediately cut out pork. We literally the next day threw out all the pork in our house, in our deep freezer. Then I would say maybe a couple weeks to a month later, we was like, cut out pork, might as well cut out beef. So we cut out beef. And then for a while, we just did chicken and fish. We found out about my son, our oldest son, Jaden. And actually pretty much, for sure, I'd say within a month, no later than 2 months, into knowing that we were pregnant again, went vegetarian. Me and Anaya kept doing chicken and fish. I think actually maybe my wife, she would do seafood like maybe every now and then. She would crave seafood when she would be pregnant. So me and Anaya did chicken and fish for like another year. Maybe a little bit more. As a matter of fact, Jaden was like 1 once I officially went cold turkey, no meat. So maybe a little over a year. Maybe right at a year, whatever it was. But so however much time it was, I don't remember exactly. For me personally, but nevertheless, one of the biggest, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, rebuttals, or one of the biggest things, or most common thing that I hear people say or ask me, and what about protein? You know what I'm saying? How you get your protein? And I always tell people that what we believe and what we've been taught about protein is actually not true. You don't need protein, honestly, in general, but you definitely don't have to get protein from meat. When you really think about it, I don't know how you get protein from a dead animal anyway, but whatever. But you don't, there are other ways to get protein to your body. And I wouldn't go as far, like I just said before, that we don't need protein. There are other ways to get protein. You can get protein from certain vegetables. There's certain protein fruits that you can get from fruits as well. So the interview on Big Facts from you know what I'm saying, from the brother Yaki Awaken, it was just very enlightening to me. He was speaking on some of the things that I sometimes struggle, I guess, putting into words maybe, or getting across. So I wanted to kind of speak on it. Then I'm going to post a clip here of him breaking it down a little bit further. And for me, I consider myself, like y'all see me rock t-shirt a lot, man. I rock it out here intentionally. Go ahead and look like me. That's how I feel. I am a direct descendant of God. Therefore, I refer to myself as a God. I know that my source of everything in my life is from the Most High. So no, don't be ignorant. Well, don't assume that I'm saying that I am God. That's just your insecurity in what you've been taught coming out. So whatever. But no, I understand that, of course, I am not the God. I am not the only God. I am a descendant of God. I am a child of God. I am a creation of God. Therefore, I refer to myself as a God. I will teach my children that they are gods. I have already started to teach my children that they are gods. So, you know, how you feel about that, it's really not my concern, and I don't really care about it. So, I'm gonna post a clip and comment down below and let me know what you think about what the brother Yaki had to say as far as referencing himself as a god, and what he speaks on as far as, you know, protein not being real, protein not being necessarily something that we need directly from animals. And go watch the full video, the full podcast, the full interview on Big Facts. Love and respect.
Look, I want to get some of that shit. Like, what's the best, like, pills and shit, like vitamins that you're supposed to take, like, as a vegan?
So as a vegan, so when what happens is when you on, so for instance, everybody talk about the protein is a myth. When you look at a protein is what you would call a complex amino acid structure. We don't need proteins. First, we have to establish that so-called black people, who I will call the indigenous aboriginals of the Americas, which would be us. A lot of us think that we from Africa, and a lot of us is not from Africa. We've been here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. When you look at our biology and our molecular makeup, we're totally different from any other species on planet Earth. Our blood is different, our DNA is different, our bone structure, we have more bone density than any other race of people. More bone density. Our noses are wider, theirs are more narrow, our ears are smaller than theirs. Everything about us is totally different. We have something called melanocytes or melanin sites, what you'll call melanin or carbon. They only have something called pheomelanin. So once you realize that we are a specimen of a people, we are literally the chosen people of the creator, who we call God, then that's going to automatically have you, okay, if we are special people, then that means we need a special type of food. The one thing we don't need is what you would call complex amino acid structures. We need simple amino acid structures, and these things come from your fruits and your vegetables. I don't want to get on here and push that we need supplements or we need pills, because we don't. What we need is holistic food that have all the vitamins and all the nutrients and the bioflavonoids that's in it. So we need to focus on growing our own food.